Hello everybody, welcome back to Nukeshot Media and round 6 of the Digital GT Series Season 7. You may be wondering, where was round 5? Well, unfortunately round 5 was cancelled. So we're here in round 6 instead. We're at the Daytona road course. I'm going to do a quick audio check. Yep, that seems to be working just fine. So another high-speed circuit. I'm sure this is going to be entertainingly awful as far as I'm concerned. We're of course in the Audi RS5. I believe the one and only in the series now, although Tom Soft occasionally decides to show up as well. And we've got a, looks like a decent turnout at the moment. Some new faces. I don't recall the Pineapple Head being here before. It looks like Costa's got a special livery this time around with some red. I believe Sonic Marathon's also new. They're in an Audi R8. So I suppose it's not a particularly bad idea to set some practice laps in. Very long pit lane here. For those that haven't seen this series before, it is multi-class. It's actually Super GT style, but on circuits around the world. So we've got these Class 1 GT 500 and DTM cars in the top category, and we've got normal run-of-the-mill GT3 machines for the second category. So there's going to be some fun lappery, which is what I'm here for. I have modified the setup a little bit, mainly because this infield section on Daytona, as I must have said many times by now, is, well, as you can see just by that, extremely bumpy and swamp-like to drive on. So I've been trying to get something that's a bit more confidence-inspiring to get on the throttle through there. Of course, we've got the DRS, of course. We are the only car to have DRS in this championship. Doesn't make much of a difference, but it does something. A couple tenths maybe on this flat out section. And we're actually well into 6th gear here as well, which is quite good to see. Here we go, braking for turn 1. Don't want to be too far on the outside, sort of off camber, so you just sort of fall off. Much like this channel. Oh dear. That was the International Horseshoe. And now the kink between the two horseshoes. We're currently purple through that sector. That's surprising. Those lap times can't be that representative, I think. on the throttle. Oh, didn't get a sector thing there. That's strange. Now, normally with the lapping procedure, when it comes to combined road and oval courses, it tends to be the slower cars go on the lower part of the banking, and the faster cars do the overtaking on the outside, and that was almost certainly going to be a penalty. I'll let off the throttle, but I think I'm going to get it anyway. Or perhaps not. They may be monitoring the track limits manually. I'll have to check in on that again, but we would have lost time from that lift because it carries all the way down this flat out section. You know what, that's really not that far off the pace, and that's surprising. 4/10 off of Ricky. It was probably on mediums or something. Let me check. Yep, mediums. Should have known, that makes sense. Blaze on softs. Fan favourite Dominic Kubinski is back. Gonna try some medium running just to get a feel for it. Looks like I did see Ricky did get some front aero damage there, so evidently there was some kind of contact. Thankfully we are just in practice, but we have seen some penalties before for things that happen in practice. Oh, there goes Dominic. This will be good practice. Still trying to get a feel for it again. He's got really good mechanical grip in that Group 3 machine, actually, which is concerning. Very concerning. Yeah, there we go. We've got the top speed. And the downforce through that section, even though I'm trimmed out as far as I can go. We're about 8 minutes until the start of qualifying, and with 9 cars on circuit, it looks like we're going to be able to start today. Last time there was lack of attendance, which was a shame, so the Autopolis round was cancelled. That felt decent through there. It's mainly just limiting mistakes through this extremely bumpy section. I'd love for Sebring to be in Gran Turismo, because the bumps there would be fantastic to drive on. That was just peasantry. It's running wide. I think I can't take that inside curb too much because that seemed to jolt the car to understeer very severely on one of the previous laps. So I'm going to try to be wary of that one. There's another car up the road, I think is at 300. It could be a BNR Honda actually. Oh, where am I going? Nah, there's no way that BNR Honda's moving at that kind of a pace. I'm trying to think, who drives a blue car in GT300? Not sure. It's sparking a lot. I suppose we'll find out once we catch up to it. What is that? Oh, it's Sampa. And the Mercedes, it's not red this time, it's blue. Thank you, Sampa, very cool. Oh, okay. I suppose that saves the inconvenience, but... At this point, I've just sort of... Whatever happens, happens when it comes to the behaviour of lap cars. Or other category cars, rather. Ain't much I can do about it. So I do my best to avoid incidents. That's a bit more like it. There's a white car up the road. Only 0.5 slower with the mediums. Okay. BMW or an Audi R8? Or should be neither. Oh, it's the Audi. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick scan on the Discord. Hello to, I believe that's Alex, and, oh, Iverslav's here. Oh, wow. There's a throwback. Nice seeing you tuning in. Doing a bit of commentary and racing today. So, hope you're enjoying yourself. We're about 4 minutes away from the start of qualifying here. Hold on, have I named the stream wrong? Round 5, it says in the lobby, but I was almost certain that Autopolis was round 5 but cancelled. Maybe they shuffled it up after the cancellation. Yeah, it says on the calendar that this is round 6. Yeah, it's just a small detail. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing on the announcements thing, there are no track limit penalties, at least the in-game ones, and it says there's none for the Le Mans chicane. That means, I'm assuming you can cut it as much as you want. I'm still gonna, you know, not take too many liberties with that, but still. We should probably switch back to the softs while we're here. Let's do a quick count of how many per category. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got a 4 GT300s and 5 GT500 split, so relatively even. Neither of the Simpac GTRs are here today, which is a shame. I remember seeing Octavian hoping that we wouldn't get enough this time, so he'd be able to race on this circuit at a later date if it got delayed, because he's unable to race today. But yeah, that's not looking to be the case, unfortunately, for Octavian. Hope to see you whenever we're next racing, of course. What kind of race is this? It's essentially like Super GT. It's GT 500s and GT 300s multi-class. They also allow the Audi RS5 Turbo DTM because it's Class 1. It's significantly slower than the other GT 500s, but I chose it just because why not? The green paint makes up for it, I'm sure. But yeah, 20-minute qualifying, 43 laps. 43 laps, that's going to be quite long. It's been a while since I've done one of these because there was a bit of a mid-season break as well, on top of the cancellation of Autopolis, so it's been, what, 3 weeks maybe? Since I last did one of these. Something that's different between GT Sport and GT7, you may notice, just below the track map, that's the wind speed and direction. So there's going to be a tailwind into turn 1 currently. He's got to brake a bit earlier than normal. It means there's also going to be a bit of a headwind going into the Le Mans chicane, which is a good slipstreaming and outbraking opportunity there. No, it's not a daily race, this is a league. It is a racing league hosted by Mighty Joe 90, who's currently in 3rd place. Make that 2nd as he goes faster than me. Typical stuff. Oh, there he is actually, on the other part of the circuit. But yeah, this is a racing league midway through this season. There are other races as well that we've had live streamed of this championship. I've managed to attend all the races that have happened so far, and I intend to do the same for the rest of the season. So we'll see how that goes. This Audi RS5 has been fantastic fun. Been able to have some battles with the B&R Honda NSXs. And the NSX is definitely the car to have in Group 2 or GT500, but the Audi's fun and it's different and green. Well, it wasn't green before, but it is now. So that's why we're using it. There it is. Panoramic shot. Won't be doing that mid-race, of course. Okay, qualifying scheduled to start any moment now. The lobby actually was a little bit delayed in going up, so maybe the sessions are as well. Someone could be on their way. It looks like we've had someone leave the circuit. It was 9 cars, now it's 8. Not too sure who that would be. It's none of the 500s. Oh, it's fan favourite Dominic Kubinski. That's who it is. So I'm driving like a melon at the moment. Nothing new there then, of course. One thing I am a bit concerned about with this low downforce and relatively bumpy circuit is the tyre wear. I haven't been doing much, if any, practice really for these races, but I suspect the tyre wear is going to be quite bad. We'll see how that goes. I also don't know if there's going to be any night running towards the end of this. It'd be cool if there is, but we'll see. Hold on a second. And we're back. What's up, gamers? Everyone's favourite radish here once again. Checking in on the chat again. I am indeed using the controller. Yeah, I do have a wheel, but I've just never really managed to adapt to it. So, yeah, I'm sticking with controller. The setup is also somewhat designed for controller. It allows for a little bit extra steering lock. Sanford going out the pits, and me outbraking myself. No, actually, I managed to get to the curb, although I didn't really exit the corner well at all. Qualifying is going to be on 40% fuel, that's why the tank is relatively low at the moment. Yeah, this session's been delayed a bit. I'm gonna have to check in on Discord again just to see what's been going on. Yeah, not sure what's going on here. Maybe they're waiting for one more person or something that's on the way. That's the occasional happening. You know what? Me being paused has probably contributed quite a bit to this. But the tyre wear, not only is it lower than I expected, at least at the moment, it also seems to be quite even. Oh, Dominic, why? Oh dear, you've been framed. I'll probably get a copyright claim for that. That's a wall. Now that's another thing, mechanical damage is on. It's on light, so it will repair itself over time. But with that, the walls being quite close in some places, it's less than ideal. You can see the car's actually pulling to the side because of that suspension issue. Is it suspension or is it toe link? Possibly. Something on that corner anyway. Oh, there's marbles already building up on the high banks. That's fun. The car seems to be oversteering on the brakes through there. Feels a bit like I've got toe out on the rear in the way it's just sort of stepping out. so I've got to be careful of that. Qualifying starting any moment now. Managed to avoid the wall that time. Very good. We seem to be about 6 seconds a lap faster than the 300s, but it's that infield section where their mechanical grip seems to be on a similar-ish level. That's going to be a bit concerning for Lafferty. Ah, here we go. Qualifying about to start. If you're looking forward to this, consider leaving a like and subscribing for the rest of the season and other projects on the channel. We've got to get out of the pits and quick. Thankfully, it's one of the longer circuits that we're visiting, so it shouldn't be much of an issue in terms of traffic. And for a lot of the lap, catching traffic isn't too much of an issue because it's a slipstream down the oval section. So it's going to be fuel burning for now. Just to lighten the car up a bit. You see them weaving up ahead. I can really feel the bumps of this swamp-like infield. I do kind of think it's a good idea if I get out of the way of Costa. Because Costa's going to be one of the faster ones, although they're dropping back, so you know what, I'm just going to stay at my own pace because I don't want to shuffle anyone anymore. If they catch me, it's going to be on them for not leaving enough of a gap ahead to compensate for my lack of skill. Again, we're running minimum downforce, front and rear, minimum ride height, squishier suspension than normal, and of course we've got the DRS on. Oh dear. Okay, managed to salvage that somehow. Kick of oversteer though. Brake about halfway on that access road. Come on, build the downforce up. There we go. Don't want to turn too sharply at low speed. A gap ahead and a gap behind. There we go. That was pretty good through there, I think. Maybe you've done with a bit more momentum onto this section, but I'll take it at the moment as a banker. Of course, qualifying is multi-class as well, so it will eventually probably come across some GT300s. Oh nice, we're currently second. There will be faster times to come, but the moment, all good. That's way better than normal. The others couldn't have been on that good of laps. That was unfortunate. I was sort of understeering out as I was getting on the throttle there. I don't know if it's necessarily the racing line, but yeah, that wasn't great. I think normally I might run that exit a bit tighter, because I go for a late apex there. But on that occasion I just sort of understeered out. Maybe I'll send that one to the stewards, I don't know. It's probably not done much harm. I mean, I didn't get damage from it. Maybe I'll be fine. I'm gonna let Costa go by here. I'm just fuel burning now. Yep, there goes Costa. I'll let Joe as well go by. And Vlave. Now those two B&R cars up ahead might be tempted to slipstream off each other. If they're in a voice chat, they could coordinate that quite nicely. Really is a large section of the circuit where there are no cars. Looks like they might be slipstreaming off each other actually. That or they're just following closely. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. There's a mistake there from Vlave, I think. Or maybe they're just trying to slipstream past me. Not too sure. Okay. A little bit off of this lap so far. I think I've outbroke myself that time. No, I haven't. Oh dear, I'm understeering again. Is that 300 ahead? I think it is. Unless either Ricky or Costa's running a slightly different livery. Maybe it's just my eyes. Yeah, they look to be decently ahead. Oh, of course, it's probably Joe. There's a decent gap here. I think I'm gonna take it. Will not refuel. Normally it's a bit early in the session to be doing this, but I saw the gap, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to get out in said gap. Oh, there was a spin in that section anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to go through there. Come on. There's another car. I need to get out ahead of it. I think I will do. Yep. Oh, look at this. Fantastic clear air. Dominic Kubinski takes provisional pole in GT300, it seems like. Fan favourite doing fan favourite things. It's really close between me and Joe 90 at the moment. I would not be surprised if he gets ahead. Oh, who's this? It's a red car, it's Costa. What's Costa doing here? Hello? Labour's decided to hit, as has Joe 90. That's interesting. I'm getting a bit of a slipstream here. Maybe a smidge of one. Costa should be pulling away. Probably will do. Come on. We're only slightly off. I've managed to hold the DRS through there this time. Try my best to make sure the car doesn't oversteer. Oh, there we go. How was that? Oh, I lost a bit of time. Still a bit of an improvement though. If it stays as is, but I might be losing the momentum. Come on. Okay. Whoa. Felt okay. Oh wow, we're purple through that first sector. Come on. Oh, we're way up. I felt a bit slower again, but apparently not. We're going up by quite a chunk. I might have time to hit again. Wow. 4/10 off the top. That was a great lap. The low fuel definitely helped with it. Also, Vlave's managed to get ahead of Joe 90. Yet the tyre wear is so minimal. It must just be because we're driving in straight lines a lot of the time. The tyres just don't overheat. I suppose that's a point. There aren't many high-speed corners, really. Besides the oval that essentially acts like a straight, there's no like high-low on the tyres. Puts them in like a pressure cooker. I don't know if I'm going to be able to improve on that previous lap, even if I do pit now, but there's no harm in pitting now. We've got the time to do it, and I think we're potentially going to be in another clear air gap. This qualifying session seems a lot longer than before. Checking chat. Hello to Lugi. Thanks for the support. Always nice having the fan club in full force. Oh dear. Fan club of about 2 people. And we are going to be in a decent gap, are we? Oh, we might. It's going to be a bit close with some. Go with that for fuel. Gonna get out of the way of Sampa. Oh, actually, that's a 300. Okay, I didn't want to impede Sampa there, but I was going to be faster anyway. He should be out of the dirty air range now to be effective in braking. But now we are in clear air again, although there is an arrow not too far up the road. Oh, there's a car on the infield. It's Vlave. He's not rejoined the racing surface, he stayed on the apron. That's good. Good etiquette. Did take the higher line anyway, just to be safe. Yeah, that wasn't great. Should be able to have this lap and one more, if I've timed this right. Yeah, should do. So Costa ran out of fuel. Couldn't get to the inside there, it was just understeering off. Oh dear, that's not good. Okay, this lap's probably not going to be an improvement, but the next one might be. We'll see. If things stay as they are, this has been a more than successful session by my standards. Really bumpy on that section as well, going back onto the banking. Any slight undulation, the car just wants to step out unless you cancel the steering lock or breathe the throttle. Yep, that's legal. 2 wheels on the curb. See if we can get a bit of a run by using the high line. Oh, Joe 90 has improved. He's still a little bit back. Nearly 2/10, not quite. That felt safe through there. Okay. We're a 10th down. We might be able to make it up again though. No harm in trying for it. Check the flag out. Nah, it's not coming to us, is it? 3/10 down now. I highly doubt I'm going to make that all in one corner, essentially. I think that's as good as we get. Just have to hope that the others don't improve. Oh, mind you, that was quite speedy through there. Oh, we have gained a chunk, and if we carried the momentum and keep it as low to the inside as I can. Come on. No improvement that last time. But look at that, only 4/10 off. Normally this car's about a second off the pace. And it looks like, yeah, okay, so the other GT500s have crossed the line. I am actually third. Would you look at that? Wow, I'm really happy with that. The suspension changes, I think, have helped significantly with confidence on that infield section. Hi, Tomsoft. Yep, I've managed to put the Audi in third. Which, knowing you probably would have polled it, to be fair. But it looks like Costa has got pole. In that different sort of red and white livery this time out. Normally he's got the same livery as Ricky with the black and yellow, but this time he's done something different. Yeah, that chicane thing. When I end up running leagues and stuff, I tend to have the track limits off here as well, and manually review it. The thing here is that I'm not even sure they're going to manually review it, going by what the announcements thing said. It was just that they were not enforcing it. There we go. Happy days. That is not going to last. Not at all. I'm just going to do a quick check on this. Okay. Because the one I've got screenshotted is a little bit different. The natural frequency is 20 points higher on this. Normally I have the frequency inverted and the rear's higher, but for here I needed the stability and the car to stop jumping around on the bumps, so that's why I've had to do that. It does reduce turning ability, but no, I'd benefit more from having confidence on the throttle than having the extra turning speed. I'm sure other people could handle it better, but I can't. It works for me. Hello, Poctavian. Calling me fat. Thanks for that one. Oh dear. It's probably the only reason that we're not on pole is the extra weight in the car. This should be a good one. I hope you're looking forward to this. If you are, be sure to leave a like. All the other YouTubey stuff. I'm sure most of you here are already subscribed with the notifications and whatever. It has been fun this season. Eventful too, specifically between me and Costa at times, but we've managed and we're here. Hopefully I'm not going to get in Costa's way too much. But looking forward to it. It doesn't look like we're going to be oh, you can change the tyres through that, okay. You can't see what everyone else's tyres are on. Normally they can do a reset of the lobby and then set the grid manually, but they've not been. So last time I got caught out by being the only car on the softs at the start, so I'm going to try for the mediums. Because I've got the track position on the cars that I can battle with. There's no chance, bar mistakes, that I'm going to be able to battle with Ricky or Costa. And it's going to be a stretch if I'm even able to battle with Joe or Vlave, to be honest, but we'll see. I've got the track position at a circuit where it's really easy to pass because slipstream. Who knows? They're probably going to be starting on mediums as well. That seems to be the norm. Joe 90's been experimenting with two-stop strategies, so that's an interesting one if he does that again. But how this circuit is, I'm not too sure if it's a good idea or not. Oh, someone's just made a meme. Was that Loogie that I just saw made a meme on the Discord? Good stuff. Good stuff. It's these kinds of moments that are what I live for by choosing the Audi RS5. These moments of intrigue and upset. Putting the car where it doesn't belong. Alright, thanks again Iverslav for tuning in. Hope you have fun with whatever it is that you're doing. You may want to consider even joining this league for the rest of the season. I can, if you contact me via Discord DM, I can send you a link to the server where all this is hosted if you're interested. Because as you can see, there is space on the grid for more entries. So yeah, that's up to you. Oh, 3 minutes until the start. When was that posted? Was that posted 3 minutes ago? I want to see what everyone else is doing for strategy. There's the weather report. No rain, of course. Doesn't look like it's going to be humid either. So, pretty average air density. Oh, actually. Evening, 1 times. Okay, so We're probably not going to see any night running, but the track temp might cool off a little bit in the shade. Here we go, gamers. What could possibly go wrong? It is, of course, manual rolling start. No formation laps or anything, so won't get caught out from speeding or anything daft like that. Here we go. Round 6 of DGTS Season 7. Ignore the fact it says Round 5. Round 5 was cancelled, etc. Here we go. I just realised I forgot to do the oil change. And the car wash before this. Never mind. It's green, 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 and the cars are off. Thankfully we're positioned on the low side of the banking from our grid position. Those two ahead of us are just going to disappear. Unless they battle with each other, of course. Understeering a bit from the dirty air. Draw 90 back there. Oh dear. That hasn't gone well. I knew it wouldn't last. Yeah, actually no, this is tactical, because I'm going to try and slipstream back past him. And I should have a decent shot at it. Come on, we've got the DRS on as well. Where's he gonna go? I'm gonna keep him to a narrow line. No, that's not worked well. Not at all. But we're back in slipstreaming again. Come on. Hoping to get clear this time. We've got a little bit of a better run. Oh, sketchy there. From my end. Now he's managed to get ahead and stay ahead. Oh, we'll settle in. Fine here. He's gone defensive there. Oh, caught that one. Also, something's happened to Vlave. He's behind all the 300s. Guessing he made a mistake and then didn't want to rejoin in their way. Oh, Joe Knight is looking very slippery through that section. He's struggling to put the power down compared to me, I think, even though he's in the clear air. I'm gonna send it. Of course I'm not. Might be dumb, but I'm not crazy. I'm a bit far back, I think, this time. Where am I? Come on. Yeah, I think I am. And you see the understeer just from being on that outside lane. Just falls off like a cliff. Whoa! Bit of a lag spike there. Unsettling. We're able to stay with him at this stage. Come on. In this awkward range where I can't get enough of a room to be alongside. This might be a good one. Just gonna stay low. Low. Oh, I can't quite switch back on him. I was hoping he'd outbrake himself there, but not this early on. Gripped up nicely. I'm just glad at this stage that he's not able to completely drive away from me. Oh, he's understeered. Whoa! Okay, that was dangerous. If he wasn't slightly ahead, I would have span him. That was bad on my part. I'm going to keep him as shallow as I can. Once again. Oh, I ruined that for myself, really. Come on. Well, I'm probably better in this position, to be honest. Where am I going? Somehow held on. And didn't lose too much time. Oh, he's making a mistake. Pressure's starting to get to him. The more those small mistakes build up, the more chance of the big mistake, which most likely will happen to me, because that's how these things work. Oh, that was that would be a cut to the inside for track limits, but I'd lost time compared to him. He's now just outside of effective slipstream range. But maybe I'll be able to take the bus stop a bit better now. There we go. And had a really good run. I think he was a little bit too used to me being in close proximity come on. Got the overlap just this time. Nah. That inside defense is holding me back. Oh, the oversteer is kicking in for me now. Is this close stuff? Wider line through there seems to be better than what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be a bit more cautious on getting on the power through there. Don't want to pick up speed too quickly because the lack of downforce will ruin me. This ain't working, is it? Not really. It's really good on the brakes for turn 1. He's not outbraked himself once yet. And I'd say that's the hardest braking zone on the circuit. Oh, come on. Oh, bit of a mistake there. I do one myself. Now I've dropped out of range again, or decent range. How fast can I go through this chicane? No, no. That was a cut, and I've lifted off the throttle in response to that. I'm way out of slipstream range now, effectively. Oh well. A bit clearer air. Where's the traffic? Oh, it's all still on the back straight. We're not going to catch it for ages. Okay, we're just about back in slipstream, just. So he's had a massive moment through there, but I can't quite capitalise on it. personal best lap. Battle for the lead as well. Just a shame whatever happened to Vlave happened. 29 seconds back. Somehow that's a purple first sector. And that tells me everyone probably is on mediums. Come on. A little bit more catching, please. Oh, where am I going here? What was that line? Don't know what's happening. I've lost time for doing that. Come on. I definitely have a mechanical grip advantage. Look at this. That's a lot closer than I've been in a while. He's just going to keep defending the inside, is the issue. Like, these kinds of cars can't quite get enough of a run. Oh dear, lag spike right as he's making his defense mind up. That's always fun. Oh, I could time this. Oh, come on. Look at this. This is great fun. Somehow we're already a quarter into the race. This is definitely the closest I've been in a long time. Under 3/10. Gotta time this well. Come on. Come on. No. I've managed it. That wasn't even... I don't even know. I'm lost for words there. Fair play to Joe for that. He broke earlier than I think he needed to, but once he was there he didn't try to completely hold on to it. Oh, and of course I outbrake myself. Oh, that's just typical, isn't it? Oh dear. I'm not used to being put in my own defensive situations. Oh, that was funny. I'm glad that happened early on at least. Still time for me to catch back up and recover. Oh dear. I want to steer at this range. That was odd. Maybe it's dust on the tyres still? Or just the first signs of wear. Though the fuel's burning a lot faster than the tyres are wearing. At what point do I pit? How the tyre wear's been? I could even try for lap 15. Well, 7 viewers apparently. Hope you're all enjoying this. I certainly am. Leave a like if you are. 1.4 to Joe 90 ahead. We've got some clear air. The wind speed and direction's been quite consistent throughout this so far. 3.8 south. I'm making gains on the mechanical grip. Not fully going on the brakes while turning, just slightly. Don't want to overwork the tyres too much because you will just understeer completely. A bit like that, but that was just me being bad. Who on earth's that up ahead? I think that's one of the first GT300s on the extremely high line. I don't know what's going on there. Getting out of the way, I think. Oh, it's Sampa. Oh, that was clean. 2 wheels within or on the curbs. That was good. And now, hello again, Joe. There's no escaping. A bit of a flash of the lights, that's all. Just twice for good measure. Oh, that was close. Somehow ended up here. Side by side here. I don't think we could do that in a GT3 car, but these cars have enough grip to be able to go side by side and leave room. He's driving extremely fair. More than fair, I'd say, in places. Okay, he's holding that middle line. Again, wheels were on the curbs. 2 wheels at least. All fine by my standards. traffic could make things interesting if they hold the line. Go on. Stuff. Didn't really help me much, but that just be how traffic is sometimes. That was a decent run through there. There's another bit of traffic. I think we're not going to quite catch it until after turn 1. Oh, this could get juicy. Come on, Aldi. Hold him up. Oh, decisive lunge by Joe 90. Good stuff. Oh, Marble McGee. Gathered it back up. Come on. We're a little bit faster in the headwind, I think. Not quite. On the banking it seemed we were gaining a bit, which is odd. No, Joe got a great run through the chicane that time. Has a plan. Whether the plan is good, I don't know. I'm gonna have to run numbers. Okay. We're on lap 17. It would help if the 4 viewers watching icon would get out of the way. 8 laps. Okay, so it's about 25 laps. I'll call it 24 to be safe. -4, 39, 29. I think lap 19 is the earliest I can get to the end on fuel. Just how this is. I would have pitted earlier, but can't with having to pit again with fuel. End of 19, I think. Don't know how the Hondas are doing for fuel. That was a personal best. And then I understeer off once again. bit of traffic up ahead. Cars always look white at the front and black at the rear. This far away, for whatever reason. It's just the lighting. Although I think that car actually is. I think that might be Mr. Kubinski. The Ford GT. Does Joe hit? No. I think I can get to the end if I pit here, at the end of this lap. Oh, that's one that lets me by, okay. I was half expecting a late apex, but no, that was just Dominic getting out the way. I think we've gained a little bit of time. Hoping Joe isn't watching the live stream. I also hope the leaders don't pit this time. Looks like they're not. To be absolutely safe, yes. Don't want to have accidentally ran the numbers wrong. And I think we're catching anyway, so there's a chance we could pressure Joe into a mistake before we pit. So it's worth taking that chance. Yeah, that was less than ideal through there. Okay, hitting this time. Leaders haven't. I suspect Joe won't either then. Here we go. Okay. 24 laps on fuel. I think. To be safe, have that one extra in hand. It looks like, yeah, the lap counter thing not being all the way to full indicates I can get to the end on fuel, which is good. Hoping to be in a pocket of clearish air. Don't think I am going to be. Or am I? There's a couple cars close together. Okay, go, go, go. So we are definitely safe on fuel. Unless, I don't know, the NASCAR officials decide to introduce overtime to this league. Joe 90's gonna have to respond this time by. At least I'd imagine so. So he's probably also going to come out in this sort of gap behind whoever that is ahead. Yeah, Joe 90 does pit. 9 litres of fuel left for him. Can't remember what I had. Oh, Dominic's ran out of fuel. Oh, this is good. This is great. Sonic Marathon, stay on the low line, please. I will do my passing. Thank you. That's how it's done on ovals. Or road ovals. Rovals. Slower category to the low side. He's fueled up all the way. I've jumped him on the pit stops. And I've got a 1.8 gap. I'm hoping now with my mechanical grip pace and him not being in slipstream range, I should be able to keep extending the gap now. If I don't make mistakes or, you know, I'm not slow. Oh, it looks like Sonic Marathon and Dominic Kubinski are battling in GT300. Sonic Marathon's now ahead. Someone's in the pits. Oh, a couple of cars in. Blade's now in. Oh, where am I going? That could have been bad. In those situations, keep the steering as straight as possible. Gap's stable. At this stage, anyway. That was a good run through there. That was half a second. From the chicane that time. The tailwind for turn 1 has picked up a little bit, I've noticed. It was 3.8, now 4.3. Similar-ish direction though. Good stuff. There's a car up ahead. Who's that? I think that's the AMG of Sampa. It's the car I keep getting confused with the BNR Hondas because it's blue at the front, black at the back. At least from a distance. Oh, this is working out fantastically. He's going for a higher line there. I'll catch him after this bit on the corner. He's going to hold a line, staying predictable. Thank you so much, Sampa, for that slipstream. Personal best lap. And I think he's going to be in Joe's way a little bit more than he was for me. Bit of grass on the tyres, why not? Let's cool them off iRacing style. Joe's actually gained a bit of time on me because of that. Costa's now in. What was the logic in taking the mediums that far? Does it really not think the softs will last? Maybe he doesn't have the information of the tyre wear being extremely low. Because I think Ricky might have undercut him significantly. Or maybe he's just going for the low fuel strategy, keeping the car as light as possible. That might be what he's doing. Yeah, there goes Ricky. I'm all over the place on this bank. It's the DRS having to hold it down with the same finger that I do accelerator. I'm trying to change my hand position with that. It's getting a little bit wobbly on the banking at times. Green, best colour. Bit more traffic. That is a white car up ahead. I think that's a BMW. Therefore, the pineapple head. Yep, there it is. Okay, and we're catching in another great spot. Okay, keeping to the low line there, that makes sense. 3 seconds now ahead of Joe 90. That slipstream would have definitely helped with that. Catching the traffic in all the right places. Oh, where am I going? Keep the steering straight? Okay. That keeps happening. Still got grass on the tyres, it feels like. Joe's gained a couple tenths. Oh, bit of a slide. Caught that easily. Those are the kinds of slides that are probably a contributing factor as to why I don't race on the wheel, or couldn't race on the wheel as confidently as I can with controller. I would not be able to catch those kinds of slides. It's probably something that will come with practice, but I did practice for a while and it just wasn't happening. Oh, change of lead. There is a battle for the lead. Ricky is now ahead of Costa again. I don't remember when Costa got ahead, but like after the pit stops, but apparently so. Okay, I think we're pretty evenly matched in terms of top speed between me and Joe 90. Ooh, that's another spin I wouldn't have been able to catch before. Or just on wheel. We're decent chunk of the race through. Come on. I lost a lot of time in those opening two sectors. I've got an itch on my arm, which is in a position that I can't scratch it without going off the throttle. Seems to sort it a little bit. Oh dear, no, that didn't go well. Okay. Still 2 seconds. The important thing is not to let him near slipstream range, because if he gets ahead, I'm just going to be stuck again. I've pretty much shown my hand, with the exception of that one overtake around the outside of Le Mans chicane, but that was just due to him braking too early. Come on, mechanical grip. Last lap was awful. Concerning, he's gaining a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this car up ahead in as good a spot this time around. 2 wheels on the curb there, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to catch him before turn 1. Personal best, into the 37s. Oh, it's Sonic Marathon's R8. I'll try and get him on exit here. There we go. Was well navigated, if I do say so myself, and good work by Sonic Marathon to stay predictable. I could sort of see what he was doing, so that's predictable. That was fast. That was fast through there. Better than a few of my last attempts. Tires are dying a little bit faster than I expected. They should still be good enough to get to the end. Even if not, Joe 90 only pitted 1 lap after me, so it's not like his tyres are going to be in significantly better shape. He is getting faster. Maybe his setup's just better suited to the softs. That could be what it is, because he's got more mechanical grip now, so perhaps the balance has shifted a bit for him to be a bit better. Fast through there again. Not fast. Oh, pineapple disconnected. That's a shame. One less car to race through. That was a good section. Yeah, 10th and a bit up. That was good as well. This whole portion of the lap's been good. I've gained a bit of time again, it's now back over 2 seconds. I think it's going to be the closest I've finished to the leaders. Normally it's a minute or over. This time it's going to be what, 40 seconds? Something around that. If it stays at this rate. Car ahead, I think that's Dominic, fan favourite. Now this could be interesting. I don't think I've had to lap someone in this section yet. I'm expecting a cutback if I can. Yeah, I'll go this side. Is he okay? Yeah. That was my fault for misjudging that. Of course, you typically hold the inside on exit there, so I should have gone for the outside earlier. But we're passed. We passed relatively safely, I think. That was good. important thing is that Joe 90 hasn't got into slipstream range from that. Ten laps to go. If you've been enjoying this, again, be sure to leave a like. McGee. Oh, there's a car up there. Now, who could that be? Sampa, maybe? I think it is. It's a bit blue, so I do think that is Sampa. Yep. Come on, slipstream. Please. Oh, are you kidding me? He's got every right to stay ahead here. Okay. Right. Oh, why does this have to happen? Can that be how traffic be? Stop understeering, please. This is the last time I need an easy overtake for him. Oh, good, he made a mistake. I outbroke myself, and he followed. I've done that so many times, and he's losing a bit more time as well. Oh, that is a getting out of jail free card that I've just been dealt. Far from over though. Could still catch more traffic, and who knows. Or I could still make a mistake, to be fair. The wind has again just been really consistent throughout this. Normally it varies it up in both speed and direction, so get caught out at turn 1 really easily. But with how stable it's been making turn 1 easier. Not easy, because it never is, but easier to predict the braking point. Tires are worn a bit, but it should be safe. catching the leaders a little bit through there. Ricky lagging a little bit because the delta's varying. It was going to kick out there, so I got off to the steering lock a bit. I've understeered. Okay. Laps are ticking down. Wasn't the best through the chicane that time. John is catching up again. Nice and shaded in this part of the track at least. Track temps will be a bit cooler. That was perfect on the brakes. It was awesome. Green in that sector. Could have gone faster. Wasn't that confident that time around. Is gaining. Well, that was a best by 1,000. Understeered a bit there, but held on. No traffic in sight. Not entirely sure why. I thought we'd catch something by now. We might be not catching anything until the end of the race, actually. Might be a bit optimistic. There are some arrows way ahead. That was decent. Decent enough to extend the gap back up a bit. everywhere's been really even. Could have attacked that section a bit more, I think. I was a bit slow. Yeah, 3/10 down. You don't want to be going too slow, not just because of the obvious, it's slower, but your inputs also a bit in advance of where they normally would be. From a muscle memory perspective. Three and a half laps to go. We have enough fuel. More than enough even. He's caught up again. That was really off rhythm. I was also a bit scared of hitting the inside wall that time. Come on, make it up through here. I didn't really. Oh, I've lost so much time. 7/10. Come on. There. Again, 2 wheels on the curbs. Where present. Gained time back. That might have been him catching up into the dirty air range and being caught out. Had the chicane that time by. Come on. That was not a good attacking exit. Could have gone power earlier. Had a lot of track on the outside. But we're not overdriving the car. And the tyres have held up fantastically. We're going to finish just over half a minute behind the leaders. If this keeps up, so that would be our best so far, I think. It's only the best excluding Tokyo, where the leaders went for fastest lap as well, so did an extra stop. Final lap. And I've made a mistake of ram wide. And I've ram wide again. Thankfully I picked up the throttle a bit mid-corner to understeer, so I didn't put the grass on the inside that time. Western Horseshoe. Oh wow. Really minimal grip through there. I think just either marbles or dust or something just from being offline. There's a car up ahead. I don't know if we're going to catch it before the line. The leaders are about to come across the line. I think in both classes, perhaps. Well done to Ricky. He used it through that chicane that time. We've got a second in hand. He's catching. He is catching. It's not going to be enough. He's not in slipstream range. Won't get the overspeed. That is third place. On merit somehow. Oh, what a race. And it was won on strategy of all things, with that undercut. I was the first GT500 to pit. I'm really happy with that. Oh, and Mateus was here as well. And Noor Khan. Not too sure if that's a user in the Discord or not, but thanks for tuning in. Just Vlave that we're waiting for now. Whew. Some good fighting there as well between me and Joe. All fair, I think. From my side at least, I think what he did was fair. There we go. Podium. Happy days. Measly 68,000 credits for that. Wrong one. That's the final results. 36.6 for Costa in the end. That is immense speed. Shame about Pineapple Head with the DNF. I'm assuming that's a disconnect. Well, hope you've all enjoyed the race. Hopefully we'll be able to do this again next week for the next round, provided there are enough cars. Oh, and Joe90's just giving me a compliment on the Discord. That's nice of him. I suppose while we're here, there is a link to the Nukeshot Discord server in the description, so if you want to check that out, head there. Next time it will be at Kyoto Yamagiwa. So that's the Kyoto Driving Park. I'm not too sure if that's forwards or reverse. I'm assuming forwards because it doesn't specify otherwise. So that's going to be interesting. Another high-speed circuit. That one's going to be definitely a tyre killer. There's a lot of high-speed, high-load corners there. And yeah, hope you've all enjoyed. Again, leave a like if you have done. Subscribe for future content on the channel to be notified and such. And from me here, not all of us, just me, at Nukeshot Media, I've been Zokyo, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.